Andy Reviews.
Angry Andy.
Angry Andy Reviews. Angry Andy Reviews. Angry Andy Reviews. Angry Andy Reviews.
Don't make me destroy you.
Hello and welcome to Angry Andy Reviews, and today we're looking at another HasLab Hasbro project, Star Wars Vintage Collection HasLab Kickstarter, if you want to call it that, that's currently running. It launched on June the 7th, I believe, so I am a little bit late to this party in having a look at it, but things have been happening, so it is what it is. But hey, we may as well have a look at it. I think the campaign is roughly over halfway through its allotted time at this point. I think it ends on the 8th of July, but we'll have a look. And here it is on the front page of the Hasbro Pulse website. Alright, okay, so you get the Cantina, and you get a few characters that we've seen and we know of from the Cantina in Star Wars A New Hope. Now, I honestly haven't looked into this at all up until this point, so I'm going to be going in blind, pretty much the same as you guys. I'll tell you what, we'll go in this way because you bring up this page. So there we go. Right, okay, I'll scroll up a little bit so you can see it. So it has 5,957 backers of an 8,000 target, which doesn't seem that high, to be fair. And there is 12 days, 19 hours and 12 minutes to go. So an overall target of 8,000 doesn't sound all that much. 5,957. Okay, that doesn't really seem to be as high as I thought it might have been for this. I wonder if it's stagnated. It's a bit of a shame that I didn't see this when it initially came out to see what the initial numbers were, but it is what it is. So yeah, there we can see a lovely picture of the playset as it is, the Vintage Collection playset. So 375 inch scale. Yeah, okay. So let's go in. Let's have a look. There we go. So you have the Cantina. Now, weirdly enough, and I don't particularly like this to be quite honest, there are two different versions you can friggin' buy. There is the Cantina base set for $399.99, which I'm assuming is this. This is the base set. And then you've got the deluxe set for $499.99. So an extra £100 gets you more of whatever. I'm going to assume it's more tables and chairs, to be quite honest with you. Which sounds a little bit egregious, and I wonder if that's why this number just hasn't really, hit the target yet. I wonder if the fandom's split on it, maybe. But let's have a look. So when does it end? July 9th at 5 AM in the morning. Or 4:59 AM in the morning, July 9th. That's when stop taking backers. So it has until the 9th of July to get another, 2,000 backers at minimum to hit the minimum target. So this is not even with the stretch goals that'll be involved. I wonder what the stretch goals are. This is interesting. So yeah, you get included Vintage Collection Cantina, 3 exclusive accessories. So Wooher, that's the I can't remember, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that name right. That's the bartender. Hey, we don't like your kind here. You're drawers. We don't serve them. That guy. See, there you go. So it also, hang on, let's go. Let's take our time. So it goes Vintage Collection exclusive carded Brea Tanika figure and Seni Tanika figure. So that's the Tanika sisters there. People love these characters. They appear very, very briefly. They in A New Hope. They don't even say anything. They are apparently con artists, I think, in Legends lore. So there you go. People love them because they're just interesting looking, which is a typical Star Wars fare, to be fair. And then the deluxe pack includes Cantina expansion with extra wall, booths, and furniture. Right, okay, so for an extra £100, you get more walls, more booths, and more furniture. That's a bit egregious. £500 overall. Oh, I don't know. I don't know on this one. I don't know. I have to be said, is the Cantina that really sought after that you'd shell out £500 for it? I don't know. I don't collect Vintage Collection. I just admire it from afar because I think I made a bad choice going for the 6-inch series, but excuse me, Black Series 6-inch level. But there you go, that's just me. So let's carry on. The deluxe offering. Let's. Is that gonna play audio? I think it probably will. We'll just mute it anyway. So deluxe offering. It's 2 minutes long. I'm not gonna watch it all. Let's see what the deluxe offering offers. Oh, so you can. Oh, it's a modular set. That's good. So it's modular. I'm guessing this is the extra bit of furniture. It's quite light. Yeah, there you go. So there's the extra bit of furniture, the extra wall. So you create a full bar atmosphere. I mean, the decor's quite nice, quite detailed. All the little bits and pieces. That's the base offering. Deluxe offering, you get that little bit extra there. Let's go back and pause that. So base offering there, quite a substantial amount. Deluxe offering, so for an extra £100. I don't know, boys and girls. For an extra £100, you get this: 3 booths, a bit more wall, 7 tables, 4 chairs. Yeah. Oh, I don't know about that. I mean, if you're gonna have this on mass display, and that's the thing, you're gonna have this on display. Maybe fair enough, but there's a lot of square footage here. I'm not convinced. I've got to be honest with you. I'm not convinced. Right, modular, movie accurate design. Yep, I'll give you that. These photos look interesting. Seedy surroundings. Yep, scum and villainy. All that kind of tackle. Make it your own. Oh, so they're giving you, what are these? These stickers? We wanted to give fans a chance to add their own flair. If funded, the Cantina included a label sheet to customise your Cantina display. Yes, they're giving you some stickers to add what you want in, to play around with it. Now, here we go with the figures included. So Wooher, yeah, carded figure. Tanika Sisters carded figure, but wait, there's more. Get the deluxe pack, yeah. So it says right there, the deluxe pack. So an extra £100, you get 3 additional modular booth sections, 5 additional short stools, cool, 2 additional single-seat chairs, 4 additional 2-seat benches, 6 additional round tables, 20 more cups, unique wall decor. No matter which version you choose, you'll be contributing to the 8,000 backer threshold. So I think the problem here is, even if you were an ardent collector and wanting to pay this £500 tackle, it's not really hitting the numbers even with the base model, which is a little bit surprising, because I would like to think this would be the ultimate playset, really. I mean, everybody wanted the Millennium Falcon, which is why I was started rethinking my life. I'm going to go away and rethink my life. Comments down below which film that's from, with regards to 6-inch figures, because I wanted that Millennium Falcon, but I couldn't justify it because I don't collect the 3.75 vintage collection. Now this, you're going to be able to, if you've got the space. I wouldn't have the space for this. I didn't have the space for the Millennium Falcon, truth be told. But if you've got the space, you're going to want to create wonderful little set pieces of all your figures. You can literally have multitude of different figures in here. You can have some stormtroopers in here. You can have bounty hunters. You can have, you know, the original trilogy figures. You could even, you know, do a little hark back to, I don't know, sort of the Clone Wars kind of thing, and have some figures from that line. You could do anything, really. It is the ultimate playset, especially with that picture there. I think if you have that on display. But I don't know, would you really, because it's going to be encased, isn't going to be enclosed. Would you want that? Would you want the single sort of, I don't know, cut down version, this version, so you can see everything else? I don't know. It's an interesting conundrum. Maybe that's what backers are struggling with. So there we go. Let's see what the threshold is for the backers. So it hasn't hit the 8,000 minimum yet. And for the stretch goals, we've got tier 1 threshold, 11,000 backers. And that is Greedo, an exclusive Greedo. So I'm guessing they've not done a 3.75 Greedo yet, which is surprising. That's interesting. That's for 11,000 backers. Is it going to reach that? If it's not reached 8,000 with, what, 12 days to go? Oh, dear Lord. Man, I think this is going to struggle. Because so let's be honest, it's going to be like the Rancor situation, isn't it? If you don't hit the minimum, if you don't hit the minimum, why would you back it if you're not going to hit the stretch goals? It's a weird conundrum. And then threshold 14,000 backers. Nabram leads again, a random character you see in at the bar. A very interesting looking figure, to be fair, unlike anything we've seen before. Really, to be fair. And then 17,000 backers. Arliel Skoos. I can't remember if I'm pronouncing that right, but that the wolfman looking creature that people love the look out of. Gained 17,000 backers. That is a very high amount. That's over double what it's currently sat at the moment with 12 days to go. I think the problem is with these figures, with these stretch goal ones, if they're not unlocked here, they won't be released anywhere else. So if this doesn't get backed, as far as I'm aware, as what's usually happened before in the past, I'm thinking the Rancor Keeper, you know, if this doesn't get backed, Warher's not coming. Tanika Sisters are not coming. They'll release Greedo because they have to at some point, but Nabram Leeds is not coming, and then Arliel Skoos, whatever his name is not coming either. So there's potentially 5 figures there that will not be seen after this at all, unless they just backtrack on a lot of their principles. I don't know. I've got to be honest with you. I don't know on this. I don't know whether whether it will hit the 8,000 backers. I mean, that's difficult. Oh, it doesn't say actually the dates and times and minutes there. That's strange, isn't it? Website's had a bit of a crash. Let's go back. Yeah, 12 days, 19 hours. And 18 hours and 58 minutes now. Oh, I don't know. I really don't know on this one. I've got to be honest with you. I think it's a big ask. It's a massive ask to get to the final stretch goals, which I think a lot of people will be looking at, because you'll want these purely for creating that vista, which is what I was saying. You want these characters purely for being able to create those scenarios, being able to create those little setups, and make it worthwhile. To me, maximizing the stretch goals makes the overall price worthwhile. If you don't hit, I mean, it's a bit of a counterintuitive thing for me to say, really. If you don't hit 11,000 backers to get Greedo, is this really worth it then? Is that really worth it? Because you're going to want to create the scene with Han Solo in this little booth here, aren't you? You're going to want to, aren't you? Let's just be honest, let's just get to brass tacks. If it doesn't get anywhere near 11,000 backers, are you going to stick out and see through the campaign and be happy just to receive that, the Barkeeper and the Tanika Sisters? I don't think so. I know I wouldn't. But there you go. Let me know your thoughts. It's interesting. 12 days to go. I will be checking back in with this when it finishes to see where it ends up. But yeah, 12 days to go, and it currently sits at 5,957 backers. Weirdly enough, and I've got to be honest with you, apart from the launch itself, which I saw, but I couldn't really make a video on prior to because of other commitments and issues that had gone on. But since that reveal, since that launch, I haven't seen any advertisements for this at all, which I find very weird. What are they pushing this, or are they going to allow this to die? It's very strange. Very strange. It reminds me of the Reva lightsaber for the Black Series, when they realised that was not going anywhere, so they never said anything about it. Alright, okay, cool. But that one didn't have any stretch goals or any additional items to throw at it. It was just, here's the saber for £500 and back it, or don't, and nobody did. So yeah, there you go. Which I really wanted it, to be fair, but I wasn't going to shell out 500 quid for a Black Series saber with no smooth swing. So there you are. But let me know your thoughts on this. Apologies, I really needed to drink them. Let me know your thoughts on this. Where do you stand on the HasLab Vintage Collection Mos Eisley Cantina set? I really want to hear from anybody involved in this, anybody backing it, anybody wanting to back it but waiting to see where it goes. Because I would be, if I was into the vintage collection, I would be firmly on the fence with this. I don't think I would go with the full hog and get the deluxe, because I don't think the extra building, extra walls and booths would really help a display, really. Because I'm thinking if this was up high on a shelf or in a glass cabinet, you'd want that little bit of an open perspective so you could see right through the bar into these other characters. Let me know your thoughts anyway. I'm interested to see what people think. But yeah, let me know your thoughts. It's gone until the 9th of July. Another 12 days to go. We'll have a check-in. We'll see where it ends up. So if you enjoyed this video, please do like and subscribe to the channel. I do look at HasLab, Hasbro projects. I've got one coming myself. My first one being back to the Ghostbusters 2 in the box, which is coming later this year, so I'll be doing a review on that. I did want to back the Rancor back in the day as well, but obviously that fell away. Again, I did the same thing. I waited to see where it would end up, and it didn't reach anywhere near. And since the Reaver lightsaber, we haven't really had anything else to look forward to in terms of Black Series. I don't think so. Let me know your thoughts on this vintage collection one. Leave a comment down below, like and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. I do TV show movie reviews and all that kind of stuff as well, so let me know your thoughts. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.